So, look, I'm truly excited around the innovations and the announcements which have been made in the space of generative AI services, leveraging Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Now, from the context of Fusion Cloud applications, I think it's a huge and tremendous amount of advantage which customers in Asia Pacific benefit to while leveraging these services because these services are embedded part of Fusion Cloud, whether it's ERP or supply chain or the CRM set of applications or human capital. We have announced about 100 plus generative AI services over the last few cloud worlds. And this one just takes it to the next level with the announcement of AI agents. Now, how it helps our customers in Asia Pacific is by helping them drive huge amount of productivity in the space of finance, in the space of supply chain, in the space of operations, by having better business processes established, and it also helps them drive costs down in the business because a lot of legacy business processes can now be transitioned into innovative business processes, looking at future business models by bringing in assisted authoring capabilities of Gen AI, which are way more contextual to the business or the enterprise where they are being deployed. And the advantage that these use cases are embedded, they're free of cost pretty much to customers who have already adopted Fusion Cloud or they're going to invest in Fusion Cloud applications, just makes it a much better value proposition for our customers in Asia Pacific. Look, I think one of the key challenges in Southeast Asia in the space of adoption of AI and Gen AI services has been finding skilled talent pool of resources who have the capability to build these models, train AI models, and then continuously keep improving them. The way we are approaching our AI strategy with embedded AI and Gen AI services in Fusion Cloud applications takes that problem away from the enterprise. Since these services are converted into pre-built use cases in the space of finance, operations, logistics, customer experience applications, and also employee experience applications like HCM Cloud, the end users and the business heads can continue focusing on their business improvement processes and strategy, while the CIOs and the CTOs can continue deployment of these embedded use cases and continue improving them. A case in point, an example which I could share would be in the space of narrative reporting, where we have now Gen AI services driving automated authoring of your management and statutory reports, which essentially takes the feedback and insights from Cloud ERP deployed in Cloud EPM. And what that drives is tremendous amount of productivity because the business users then do not need to go around and hunt for manual reports in the system. And IT, on the other hand, does not have to develop AI models or these kind of use cases from scratch. So that kind of leaps across the problem of finding talent pool in enterprise, especially in ASEAN, where these skill sets are extremely limited. Look, I think this depends on the ability of the enterprise to decide where can they maximize their return on investment from a business standpoint. So I would rather work with enterprises to build the right end state model on their AI initiatives. Considering these are Fusion applications and the use cases around AI and generative AI are all embedded, the enterprise has a choice to pick up from hundreds of use cases which already exist. Now it's around the benefits which they believe would be maximized, whether it's in the space of finance or it's in the space of customer experience. There's a lot of focus also in supply chain in ASEAN from a manufacturing standpoint. And there are some amazing use cases in the space of manufacturing execution, smart operations, and also driving better planning and demand forecasting capabilities through machine learning models. So it's up to the enterprise to figure out where do they want to maximize productivity, maximize terms in terms of cost savings or revenue improvements or better customer experience. And then they could define a phased approach for these initiatives, which could be which could be a very agile model for them to adopt these embedded Gen AI and AI use cases. And it could be a staggered phased based approach of deployment of these services as part of their fusion initiative. And the fact that we are constantly releasing new capabilities, new services, pretty much on a quarterly basis, the enterprises have a huge amount of choice to pick from these use cases. So I'm truly excited about the innovations which are constantly coming out as part of Fusion applications. And I think we'll continue to drive innovations within the applications for our customers.